Greetings. Welcome to my YouTube video. I'm Suraj Prashant and I'm from SuperX. What we are? We are a growth partner agency and we tie up with door and window companies, helping them to scale up their business or help them to get more customers or help them with their marketing process. Now, without any wasting any time, let's get straight on to this video. This video is divided into 9 parts in which I will be providing you all the industry driven facts with all the resources attached to it so that you can verify all the facts that I have stated you yourself. You will find this document into my on my LinkedIn profile. Check out the description of the video and you will find my LinkedIn profile as well. Or you can search manually by typing Suraj Prashant. You will find me on LinkedIn. I have approx 2100 followers on LinkedIn, and so let's get started. Also, stick around with me in this video because in the last part of the video, I will provide you a proven system that not only leads to scale up your business, but also increase your ABR, which is appointment booking rate. Okay, so let's get started. The follow-up failure problem in the window industry. The part one of this video. The biggest market opportunity here that we are scoring. You see, the average US home is now 41 years old, meaning a huge share of windows are approaching or past their functional lifespan. That's millions of homeowners who need new windows, not want them. Approximately 80% of homeowners are locked into mortgage rate below 5%. They aren't moving, they're remodeling. This is a captive audience. Average US home equity is hovering around $365,000. That's borrowing power sitting right there for home improvement projects. The window replacement and installation market was valued at $12.5 billion in 2024 and is projected to hit $20.1 billion by 2023. The demand is still there, the money is there, the leads are coming in, and window companies are letting them rot. Let's move on to the second part of the video, the response time crisis. The 47-hour, you see, what I have observed personally talking to a lot of company owners is that they do not they do not give importance to follow up. Also, following up quickly as soon as inquiry reaches in on your doorstep. As you can see here, the door and window installation industry average lead response time is approximately 47 hours. And I'm not joking, you can verify this yourself. The home service average is already a poor 6.8 hours. Basically, the home service industry, home service businesses. This stat alone explain why so many companies are losing jobs they never even knew they had. Now here's why that's catastrophic. 78% of homeowners hire the first contractor to respond to their inquiry. Not the cheapest, not the most reputable, the first one who picks up the phone or sends a text. Text responses within 60% achieve a 73% appointment booking rate. Responses after 60 minutes, just 4%. That's a 69-point difference based purely on how fast you reply. And you see, I've worked in the real estate industry for more than a year. One rule we followed was following up on the lead within 5 minutes, the 5 minute rules. And it also applies basically in every industry that I have known and I've known. You see, responding within 60 seconds is, a bit aggressive, but as soon as you respond, the more likely the higher would be the chance that you will close that lead. Responding within 60 seconds improves conversion by up to 391% compared to slow responses. You can verify this you yourself by clicking onto this link. You are 21 times more likely to qualify a lead if you respond within 5 minutes versus waiting 30 minutes. You have to, if you cannot manually respond to the leads, just set up an AI system that will do in behalf of you. Let's move on to the next part of the video. The follow-up ghost problem. Companies that never follow up at all. 44% of contractor leads never receive a follow-up of any kind. 78% of leads are not responded to within the first hour. 30% of leads are never contacted at all, wasting billions in marketing spend across the industry. The average sales rep gives up after 1.3 attempts. Top performance makes 6 to 8 attempts in the first 48 hours. You see, even if you follow my advice, even 8 attempts is also not that much. 60% of customers say no 4 times before they buy. Most window reps never make it to attempt second attempt. Since this is a high ticket industry, you should nurture the leads and you should emphasize on the part that you should be following up, because even if one lead converts, you're gonna be earning more than $10,000, $20,000. So why are you wasting the money? You're not essentially picking up the money on the table. What does mean in real? See, if a window company generates 100 leads per month at a 10,000 average job value, $10,000, and their close rate is 20% with proper follow up, but they're only reaching 56% of leads due to poor response and ghost follow ups, they could be leaving $440,000 per month on the table, basically $500,000. Apply that across a year, and you're talking about millions. For context on lead cost, typical cost per lead for window and siding contractor runs around $200 to $350 per lead. It is on the higher side, but with my experience, it is slightly lower to what is mentioned here. Okay. At 47-hour response time, most of that spend is simply burning, and you should realize this by now. Part 4, the shared lead arms race making it worse. Shared leads from aggregator platforms like Angie and Home Advisor mean homeowner are simultaneously called by 3 to 5 companies the moment they submit a form. Nobody wins that race at 47 hours. And it's about to get worse structurally. The FCC one-to-one consent rule, effective January 2026, which was applied a year ago, required separate consumer consent per seller. Shared lead aggregators are restructuring they have restructured their entire model. Companies that spend on shared leads are exposed. Companies that own first party demand, their own website content referrals, are not. Meaning the window companies that don't fix their follow up system and are dependent on the aggregators got hit from both sides. Also, we in the Suprex we follow FCC one-to-one consent rule. We the leads that we generate for each and every client, we absolutely do not share with anyone. We are also legally bounded by that. So even if we do, you can sue us and we're dead. Part 5. Part 5. The buyer behavior window companies don't understand. Homeowners are 60% through their buying process before they ever contact a company. That 60% happens on Reddit, YouTube, and Google, not a website. So, one of the core advices that I would give is omnipresence. You should be present in all of the platforms. Heck, even Pinterest too. Everywhere. You see, that will build up your credibility if you are starting out, or even if you're not starting out, even if you are a mid-sized company, you should be doing that. Homeowner 30% of homeowners plan to spend 10 plus hours researching before hiring a contractor, you see. So when they finally reach out, they're ready, they're close to a decision. And if you wait 47 hours to call them back, they've already signed with someone else. One of the major bullshit advices that I've heard is that your sales rep should be able to manipulate. No, the sales rep should be able to help the homeowners on their decision that they've already made. That's why they have contacted you in the first place, right? So the sales rep sh- should be a perfect advisor. They should be advising their decision that the homeowners are taking a perfect decision working with you guys. Okay. 53.6 homeowners postponed or cancelled home improvement projects due to cost in 2025. This means the window of intent is narrow. When someone's ready, you have hours, not days. Heck, not hours, even minutes. You have only minutes to reach them out and to convert them. Part 6, the appointment show rate disaster. Appointment scheduling friction matters. Long wait time for estimates, more than 10 to 15 days, produce approximately 30% no-show rates. This is a massive underreported problem. Companies that do get the call scheduled often lose the job before the rep ever shows up because too much time passed between inquiry and appointment, and the homeowner went elsewhere. Nearly 50% of contracted business take up to 60 days to onboard new sales reps. Every day of ramp time is a cost. Understaffed team is equals to so slow follow-up, lost revenue. Okay, if you don't do not want to hire manual sales rep for following up, we have a system that AI does the job for you. So all the follow-up would be automated. So if you want that, you can contact us on the link below or visiting our website, which is suprexai.com. One of the major things that I would advise is create SOPs. So even if you're hiring someone, doesn't matter the business role, doesn't matter the role that you have hired. If you have created a one-time SOP, you can just hand over the SOP and he will know what to do and what not to do. Now we are near the end of the video, part 7. In a real test conducted by a Canadian home service marketing agency, one of the biggest HVAC players in the Toronto market responded to a web form inquiry almost immediately with an email. Within an hour, a phone call, then another call the same day. Over the next 10 days, more calls at different times, evenings and weekends, always with a voicemail, 2 more emails, and 3 text messages. This is the cadence of companies that win. And a slight hint, we have more advanced follow-up system than this agency. Companies using good, better, best pricing presentations see average ticket increase 15 to 25% and close rates improve 5 to 10%. Value-based pricing yields 12 to 18% higher average ticket values with no close rate decrease. Companies using pre-qualification reduce wasted estimate by 20 to 30%. CRM systems and structured follow-up are essential. 79% of leads fail to convert without proper nurturing. Top performers use CRM automation and focus on high-intent lead sources like Google Business Profile and reference. Okay, for the CRM, I would like to advise go with Go High Level or Zoho and multiple CRM as well. Look, I know that in place of CRM, you use Google Sheets or Yellow Pages notebook with a bookmark in it. Just don't. Okay, if you want to scale up your business and do some real shit out there, you need to have all the asset that you require because these are asset. Okay, non-negotiable asset. This is the last part 8, the real revenue math. Last part, a mid-sized window company doing $2 million in revenue, annual recurring revenue, year, needs roughly 167 jobs per year at a 12,000 average ticket size, job size, or about 14 jobs per month. At a 30% close rate, they need approximately 47 qualified leads per month, costing $200 to $350 each, basically $9,400 to $16,450 per month in lead acquisition alone. If their average response time is 47 hours and 44% of leads never got followed up, they're functionally closing on only a fraction of the leads they are paying for. Fix the follow-up system, get response time under 5 minutes, the 5 minutes rule, and implement a 6 to 8 touch cadence over 48 hours. And conservative estimates suggest a 20 to 30% lift in conversion without spending another dollar on marketing. At $12,000 per job, that's potentially $240,000 to $400,000, basically $500,000 in additional annual revenue from the same lead spent. You're losing out a lot. Now for the system, for the bonus that I have promised to get you. So, okay, so as promised, I'm giving you guys 4-day follow-up system, absolutely. And this is the one of the best in the industry right now that I can provide you. PS, we have even a highly advanced follow-up system, fully automated, but for you guys, check this out and do implement this for just for 2 weeks. You just implement this follow-up system and test this out for 2 weeks, and then you will know yourself what I'm talking about. And so if you guys like this video, if this was even a slightly bit of informative for you, and if this even slightly helped you out, this video slightly helped you out, please do subscribe and also check out my website suprexai.com, where you can book a call with me, with my team, and we will help you guys out in related to any part of your business, any quadrant of your business. Thank you and follow for more.